Wilhelm all get carried away at the front of the field. Now just looking for Kati Wilhelm, has gone right to the back of the field. I think I missed something as I looked down at the World Cup standings. She must have taken a stumble because Wilhelm in the lead initially. Apologies for that. Tora Berger nicely placed in the middle of the group. There goes number 14. I put a little star against number 18, in fact. That's Veronika Vitkova, who's lying in 14th. And she's the young Czech that has really shown us some very good results this year. She's only 20, and another of those who's done well at Junior World Championship level. She's got 2 golds, 2 silvers from that part of her career. And this season, she has certainly made her mark at the senior level, finishing 5th in the individual race, 1 shot away from a medal. There were plenty who could claim to be 1 shot away from a medal, but it's always encouraging. She hit 19 out of 20, finished 5th on the occasion, and she only came here aiming for the top 20, so she's exceeded expectations, and I'm looking forward to see how she gets on today. 1 or 2 of them struggling with that right-hand turn. It's still very, very quick out on the tracks, and although we had a temperature given of +6, I think they've shown us yesterday's weather conditions. Actually, it's exactly the same as yesterday's, and they were wrong. Now the wind is pretty much the easiest they've had so far, and I wonder how many are going to be put off by the fact that it's so different. Ever since they arrived Thursday before last, the wind has been blowing from left to right in the range between 10 and 20 kilometers per hour, but as you'll see from the telltales, there's next to no movement. They take the lane that corresponds to the bib number for the first shoot. And Kati Wilhelm has a bit of catching up to do. She might find herself 20 seconds behind at the end of this shoot. Henkel is the first to clear the first target, and she's hit 3 out of 3. Slepsova going alongside her, but a little bit slower with the rifle. 5 out of 5 for Henkel, no problem whatsoever. And Henkel looking for glory, not being the best of championships for her. Neuner and Jonsson clear their early targets. A miss for Kati Wilhelm. It is all going wrong for the double gold medalist. Berger has missed, so has Liu of China, and Levchenkova is having an absolute nightmare out there, along with Sandrine Bay, who has thrown 3 wide. 450 meters to ski is a penalty for Bay. I think that is the end of her chances of getting a medal in the 2009 World Championships, outside, of course, the one she got in the relay event. She didn't race in the mixed relay where France got the silver, but she did race yesterday in the women's relay where France got bronze. So they've certainly helped themselves come back. But Sandrine Bay is still struggling. So 6:27 the time for the first lap plus the first shoot. Remember, it's 2.5 kilometers, so that's pretty quick. Well, the best crowd of the championships so far. What a shame we're not running into next week. I think the locals are just suddenly finding out that it's quite fun and learning about biathlon all the time. And that is what it's all about, bringing the championships out here to Asia. Let's hope in the future that we see the Korean team make a step up. They're going to need some help from international coaches. There is no doubt about that. They're going to need a lot of financial help from the equipment suppliers to make sure that they're racing on the right stuff, and I dare say they would be assisted by training alongside one of the top teams, because that is how you improve quickest, not only the learning factor but also the competition factor. There goes Helena Jonsson for Sweden, starting to believe in herself. What an extraordinary 12 months she has had. Got her first win at the end of last season, and then things have just gone from strength to strength this year. And Jonsson, incidentally, the winner of the last mass start event that took place in Antolz, and that was one of the races of the season on the women's tour, certainly. Simone Hausfeld takes the lead. The local girl didn't get a place in the German relay yesterday. Had she done so, maybe they would have come through to take the gold medal, denied by Russia. But it's Germany 1 and 2 at the moment. Germany, who dominated the leaderboard in 2007. Henkel, Glago, Wilhelm taking gold, silver and bronze on that occasion. They didn't have it all their own way last year. 9-1. Tora Berger with that blistering finish just couldn't quite take the gold last year, and Berger is some way down at the moment, having missed on the first loop, and Yurieva took the bronze last time round. So Berger and Wilhelm side by side, no real damage done at the moment. I think Wilhelm is looking pretty tired, and it's no surprise. She hasn't raced every race. One or two of the athletes have. Olofsson of Sweden has raced every single one. Xingyang Liu of China has raced in all 5 races so far. So this is the 6th race in 8 days. That is a tough program. And I think with the inclusion of the Pursuit and the Mass Start and the Mixed Relay, I think they could certainly do with an extra couple of days, as the Nordic World Championships have done down in Liberec. And we'll have more action from there today, of course, with David Goldstrom, Mike Dixon on site for those events. The wind is starting to pick up, which could prove interesting on the second prone. We'll keep an eye on it. Through 3,200 metres, we've still only got 20 seconds separating the top 15 positions. Of the big names outside the 15-second mark, Wilhelm and Berger find themselves 40 seconds behind, and Magdalena Neuner, who missed 2 on that first shoot, has now got an enormous amount of work to do. Sandrine Bailly, you saw her miss 3. She's 140 behind, which is a significant amount considering she only missed 3 targets. I would have thought that was a 4 penalty. 25 seconds generally for a missed target, and so she's lost considerably more than that. Liu of China has missed targets as well. She's over a minute behind, and Finland's Kaisa Mäkäräinen with 2 misses is 1 minute 1 second off the leader's pace. So those are some of the big names that might have thrown away their chance already. But of the big names still up the front, well, Hausfeld, Henkel and Slepceva 1, 2, 3. Domracheva of Belarus. Very sorry. How ironic it would be if Domracheva came through to win with Mike Dixon away. He's been saying she's going to win for years and years and years, and it's yet to happen. Vitkova, who I picked out earlier on, wearing bib number 18, is lying in 6th place. She's had a good start for the Czech Republic. She's only 20, and she's ahead of Olga Medvedtseva, formerly Olga Pilieva, who was the bronze medalist in this format back in 2005 when the event was held in Hochfilzen in Austria. Andrea Henkel seems to have a little bit of extra determination about her today. I don't know what it is, but the body language is certainly positive, and I don't think she's going to let anyone get ahead of her at any stage. I think we'll see total focus on this second shoot. She wants lane 1. She's got lane 1. There she is. Look at that. You can just see it written all over her face. I want a gold medal from these championships. Henkel's results so far: 6th in the sprint, disqualified from the pursuit because of that negligent discharge, 10th in the individual, And she's, of course, got 2 medals from the 2 relays, but she wants an individual medal, and she wants an individual gold, and that's just the way to go about it. She's hit 5 out of 5. Hausfelder's got 1 miss. Sleptsova has missed. Semerenko is going to move up through the order. That's Vita Semerenko. Via her sister didn't qualify, surprisingly. Jonsson has gone clear this time round. She will join the top 5 or 6 positions. Olofsson with 2 misses early on that second prone, and I don't think Olofsson is going to find gold today. Normally 17 out of 20 is the worst shooting result you can afford if you're going to win this mass start, unless the conditions are very, very difficult. Martina Beck goes clear. Wilhelm has another 2 misses. Berger has gone wide as well, and some of the biggest names really struggling now. Fatigue the factor, I'm sure of it, in the latter stages of these Pyeong Chang World Championships. Wilhelm 3 misses, another 450 meters. I'm not sure, in fact I'm pretty sure she is not going to make it 3 individual golds. So not the most distinguished way to finish, but as we saw with Bjorndalen yesterday, if you go for all the races, you will suffer at some stage. Henkel, though, is spot on target. Maybe missing out on the pursuit has paid off. Out of the stadium they come for the 3rd time. We're on to the 3rd lap, but now 2 chutes completed. They're on to the standing chute, and this is where the likes of Jonsson will stand her chance, but she did miss 3, or she required 3 extra rounds in the stand yesterday. There's Jonsson going through at the back of that chasing group. It's still very, very tight. Surely we're not going to have another finish like yesterday. Well, the mass start in Antolz, the last round of the World Cup before they came out to Asia, was one of the tightest races we've ever seen. But can you remember a time when 4 athletes came either out of the range or off the penalty loop at exactly the same time? Yesterday it was Bjorndalen, Suman, Landertinger and Sherazov, and that was some finish. The youth proving too strong for the veterans yesterday. Landertinger taking the gold in the men's mass start. It really was a cracking race, and all credit to him. I think we're going to see him winning a few World Cups in the next couple of years. Well, Henkel's seen it all and done it all before, and at the moment she's got herself a slim lead. It's only 9 seconds. She can't afford a miss at this rate, and I'm not sure that Henkel has the ski speed to get any further clear of Zaitseva, who is bringing that chasing group back into contention. Good to see such a mix of nationalities. Ukraine are there, Belarus are there, Sweden are in there, Germany are there, Russia are there, and of course the Czech Republic with Vitkova as well. Henkel never looks that convincing to me on the downhill sections. Maybe you'll agree. Tense. A little bit stiff in the ankles. Nice technique from Zaitseva. It is quite icy. That's why they're looking a little uncertain of themselves. And Jonsson, not Olofsson, Jonsson, looking a little bit like a young giraffe as she works her way down, and it's really just because she's tense. Zaitseva not much better at the moment. You need to be strong in the ankles. You've got to be confident with the placing of the ski, but also with the track still frozen, you've got to watch out for